Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing fine today. What are you doing?
I'm good. I'm fine also.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling you from Saudi Arabia.
Marhaba.
Hayyakallah.
I only know 9 words. That's it.
Just this.
Just, well, inshallah. Salam
Inshallah.
alaikum. Yeah. Salam
Walaikum
alaikum.
salam.
Alaikum
Shukran.
salam. Marhaba. Masalama. Aina kitab. Shukran. Afwan.
Shukran.
Kemamik. And kefaholic. That's it.
Oh, you have experience.
Yeah, lots of words. Lots of words.
Yeah.
Well, you speak more English than I speak. Arabic.
You learned this word from Kambli. What's
Most of them. Yeah, most of them. I bought a book. A book on Arabic.
Oh.
Kuwait Towers. Everybody says Kuwait.
Yeah. This is Kuwait.
So.
Kuwait. But I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Okay. Close.
Yeah.
Okay.
I live in the east in Saudi Arabia. This city is called Dammam, and the big city in the Saudi Arabia.
Oh, Riyadh, the capital?
No, this Riyadh. There are three cities big in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Makkah and Riyadh and Dammam. I'm from Dammam.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking up a map. Okay, well, what did you do today? Nobody does anything. Everybody stays home and nobody goes anywhere.
Yeah, we always stay home because Corona, COVID-19.
Yeah.
But sometimes I like to learning something. Sometimes nothing. Just watching. But my routine in this when I stay at home, mostly I doing sport like running every day. The most thing I do it in the home. From beginning Corona.
Really? Okay.
Maybe from March.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. But I have problems with this language. I want to learn deep and how to talk and how to talk and how to read. I have a problem.
It takes time. It does take time. TED has a lot of videos that you can listen to. They're like 10, 15, 20 minutes long. And you can listen to them, and they have transcripts where all the words are written out. So you can listen and hear. They tend to be presented by people that are semi-professional level, but you may not understand all what's going on. News and levels is smaller chunks. It has like 3 different levels: level 1, level 2, level 3. At the top of the page is the text. No, this is a different. News and levels is a different website. And
different website, yeah.
And
news level.
Yeah, the top half of the page is text. The bottom half is a video. And if you play the video first, you can hear all the words pronounced. So you can hear the words pronounced, and then you can read the words, or you can watch the words while they're reading the video. And it's simple, intermediate, and then more complicated. And they're very short articles, maybe just a couple paragraphs, but it's a good way to learn. We learn fastest by listening. Like when we're babies, 1 to 5, we learn our first language just by listening. So we naturally learn by listening, think, understand. Then we need to know some grammar, and then we need to put it into words, and then we have a conversation. It's like 5 different little steps. You are talking, so you're doing very well. You're already talking. That's good.
Yeah, because I'm learning from a long time, but I'm not very good in this language. But I want to ask you one question. If I have one hour for learning English, how I will study these 4 skills: listening and reading and speaking and writing.
Okay.
How you want 30 minutes for reading, or
I would.
The most important maybe for listening, right?
It depends upon what you want to do. If you want to talk to people, communicate, listening and talking is the most important. If you're working on maintenance or documentation, you need to know how to read English, well, then you want to focus on reading. But both are important. All of it is important. If you learn, you'll see how it's written. So reading and writing are almost the same thing. Listening is coming in, but talking is the hard one. Talking requires the most amount of input, effort, concentration, and persistent time. But once you learn to talk first, I think talking, well, I'm old school. 50 years ago, we had one book, one teacher, read, write, grammar, translate. That's all we did. We never learned to talk. Now they say, listen, talk. Listen and talk first, then you'll learn to read later, because English is so confusing for reading and writing. But it depends upon what's important to you. That's what you should do.
It's important for you. It's most important, but all of them, all skills important.
Yeah, all 4 are important. Are you thinking of the EITLS test, the IELTS or IELTS? Because they have all 4 components.
Yeah, before I test one exam, but maybe for schools or for college. BET exam from Cambridge.
Oh, okay.
I got A1.
Okay.
But the college, they want B1.
Okay.
Then I got A2.
Well, you're getting there. Yeah, that's going up.
But no, I'm free. I'm not in college.
Okay.
But I want to routine for me, because I don't want to broad to learning English.
You can learn there's so much information. I would say half hour, listen. TED, Netflix, any movies are good, but TED is the best because it's well spoken. You can see the video and you can slow down the video. They have a video, and down here is transcript. There's an option for transcript, and there's an option to slow it down where you can. There's a. I worked in an architect office, so you could go to this button. It's called settings. Down in the corner. It's down in the corner,
Yeah.
and you can slow it down.
Actually, sometimes I go to TED.
Yeah.
Sometimes, from long time, maybe I go to TED and I listen. But from long time, I not to go to.
Okay, that's
to
fine.
listen.
But if you listen for half an hour, listen and think, and stop the video, read it. Actually, read it out loud. Because when we talk, it changes our wiring by actually saying the words. So you hear it, you say it. And if you want to improve your... Yeah, we hear it.
Input.
Yeah, we hear it.
Input and output.
Input, output. Yeah, that's true. Output is the hardest, but we hear it either internally or someone says it to us. We think about it. What is it? Is it a word? Is it a verb? Is it a noun? We understand it. Then we have to, well, what are we going to do with it? If it's a question, what is the answer? If it's a statement, what do we say? So we come up with some ideas. And then we need to know a little bit of grammar, and then we try to put it into words, and then we actually say something. It's about 4 or 5 small steps. You are speaking, so you're doing well. Right now, it's working for you. All of that is already happening, so that's good. More and more and more. But listen to the videos, stop it, you read it, and then record your voice once a week, because on a day-by-day basis, we don't see a difference. But a week goes by, a month goes by, 3 months goes by. The more we practice, the more comfortable we are, the more confident we are, the smoother it gets. So if you record your
step
by step, day by day, and you won't notice the difference day by day. But once a week, every day, whenever you want to, read something and record it. Then you can hear what words are easy to say, what words give you difficulty, but you'll hear the confidence in your voice. It becomes smoother and easier. A couple of months of practice will make a big difference. An hour a day, 2 hours a day, but don't make it into a job. Enjoy doing it. Just be like a kid. It comes in, it goes out. You do the best you can. Don't worry about it, because when you worry, it slows their brain down. Just listen.
Yeah.
Do it.
That's a very good idea.
Like right now, you're relaxed, you're happy, and you're talking. That's good. No, you're actually...
don't worry.
Yeah.
This is a good idea.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you worry more about something, you lose it.
That is true. There is something they call anxiety, where people that are afraid of making mistakes, you don't understand, you start talking and you can't keep up in a conversation. That's normal. It just means more practice, and eventually you get it. It will happen. Look back a year ago, you're probably a lot better now than you were, whenever. But record the voice, because you'll hear what you need to work on. Because you can just understand, you're already asking the right questions. What do I need to do? Everything, but, it's your choice. If you have an hour a day, listen and try to talk. Just read it. Or make up sentences, record your voice, called shadowing. You hear the video, you stop it.
Yeah. Thank you for you give me good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think the good idea what I have now, I watch the TED's video.
Yeah.
Then I got the idea from video. Then I find someone to give him this idea.
Yeah.
What I take from this, I write about it.
Yeah.
And I read about it.
Yeah.
This is the good idea for me today.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, then
Thank you so much.
Come back and talk to us. We're happy to talk to you. For sure.
I'm happy too.
Okay. Inshallah. We'll talk.
We will talk again.
Okay.
Again.
Ma salama.
Inshallah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Ma salama.
مع السلامة.